So the level up actually saves her from this, from that level up anyway. So there is that. Of course, there's the freeze. But I told you to freeze. But she still technically lives. She still technically lives through this. So part of me's thinking, I mean, they've used up all their mana. Like, this was going to be a fleeting that's going to, I might as well get this attack off. There's no reason not to. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel again with another deck for you. This one, the Recall and Reload deck, which actually was a deck idea that was posted on the Discord by Jared Bates on YouTube, but also they go in the Discord as Shy, I believe. Really good deck. Honestly, I saw it, I was like, I've got to give this a go. And amazing, like this deck actually performs so well, like better than what I expected it to. The idea is obviously using the new card that we've got from Bilgewater, which allows you to get that free attack off of the fish, and we're using it with Misfortune to help level her. But what we're also doing is using recalls, which allows us to be able to get those blade dancers, or even, I said, like yet again the fish, back out for those free attacks to help like turbo level Misfortune. It's actually a really good deck. We've got Twisted Fate in here rather than Irelia. I can kind of understand where this is going. Like I said, I just played this deck exactly as is, because Twisted Fate has got that more versatility with, like, depending on whether or not you need to draw, do damage, or stun, and it just feels a lot nicer, because especially with like when you need to draw, like there is obviously draw that you can get by recalling the droplet, but it's just like, it just felt nicer, so I can actually understand why Irelia is not in this deck. You could put Irelia in this deck because of all the free attacks, but this deck is more solely about Misfortune and leveling up Misfortune with Twin Discipline and cards like that, which are helping to keep her alive as well. This is actually like some really good cards to help keep Misfortune's like health stat up and get her through to that level up, and then boom, 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 all the attacks in on your opponent's Nexus and anyone who defends. So, as a big thank you to Jared Bates for sharing this on Discord. Again, I do go through the decks on the Discord, so if you have any ideas yourself, Discord link is down below. I'd love to see what you guys have, and obviously, which there is shameless plug time, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. You can catch me on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, as well as there is I was going to say the Discord link down below, because that's normally how my flow goes, but I already said about the Discord link. I said you can subscribe. If you've not already hit that subscribe button and you like what you see, why not consider hitting that subscribe button so that you can catch this content every single day when it comes out, as well as help me get towards my goal of 5,000 followers / subscribers by the end of the year. But thank you so much for watching so far, and I hope that you enjoy what you see when this deck is in a couple of matchups. Teemo Shut. I mean, this got to be just the old burn deck. I'm assuming, like, whenever I see this combination, I always think this has got to be like Sump Workers, like Bernie kind of deck. That's where my mind instantly goes. Make sure to get rid of everything else. I could have kept Twin Disciplines because obviously it's a very nice way to help keep Misfortune alive, but I'm kind of trying to deep dive to know I've got Misfortune. That's where my strategy is in my head, is like trying to find her. Not the best to see that they've instantly got Teemo to start off with, so they're going to be starting to put those shrooms in. Twisted Fate red card might be coming for your bumhole, but I'm actually gonna go with doing this just because, sod it, I might as well gain the lurk while I can, because it's very rare that you're gonna hit lurk in this deck. So I'm just gonna do it. I know that their purpose is more for Misfortune, but I've got so many recalls and that I'm gonna like tell myself that it's gonna be fine. See, there's Misfortune. Okay, so we just need now to play a very kind of hope game. Of course, Mystic Shot. I should have known. Which would have been my counter to twitch it to Teemo. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll find ways. We still got Twisted Fate red card, technically. I did want to be throwing, like, actually there's no point in me throwing down Misfortune this turn, because I'm not going to do too much with her. Okay. Twisted Fate red card. I feel that we have to try to kill Teemo. There is actually obviously ways they can level him up. All it takes is one spell. The Puffcat Peddler will be leveling. Or do I just leave this now and accept that, like, well, they're going to be doing that? Maybe go in for a blue card rather than a red card, because all it takes is one spell right now, and they actually like level Teemo and would get them past red card. So it would have mattered if they would have developed. It doesn't matter so much at the moment yet, because like that boom on its own. But on the plus side, That is hopefully a free damage spell. Get out of my way, like, blue card. I don't need to know about you anymore. So yeah, I'm glad that I didn't go for the red card move. But on the plus side, that is a free damage spell that did not just go into misfortune. So you got to take the victories where you can, as few and far between as they might be. So I haven't actually got a way of defending misfortune, which kind of makes me feel bad because I don't really want to play misfortune unless I've got a way to defend her, which I said obviously I don't. But I do want to start getting her out. That's the other thing with this, is I do want to start getting her out. So this is gonna be a gamble, because technically what I could do is I could instantly throw down Droplet. But I kind of want to be trying to get closer to the misfortune level up. This is where this plan is right now. Like, I could go for throwing down the Droplet, which means that I've got counter to Teemo. Or I could go with trying to do this move, which is the far more stupid move. There's definitely no lurk, because otherwise we would have hit lurk on the thing. But okay, we'll do this. All that misfortune needs next turn is both of these two units. We could obviously go like a more crazy stupid way, but that's all she needs is just these two units to attack, and that is the misfortune level up. So come on, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins! Go get him! We've not hit lurk again, but it's fine. Leroy Jenkins, we're gonna get this level, and this is what this is all about. They say it's all about the Okie Kokie. They were wrong! Okay. I kind of want to go all in on this. Oh, so the problem is that they could just still throw Teemo out here, which is like a kind of the idea was going to be. I could deny it, but then I can't get the homecoming. I really kind of need that homecoming move. Okay, so I'll throw down the Droplet. Throw down the Droplet, because now that is Teemo counter. So they feel a little bit bad about throwing Teemo, and then I can throw this out and get the level up on misfortune. So I'm trying to think about the best ways. Okay, so hear me out. This is. So I could just go for the misfortune level up. Like, my mind is telling me just go for the misfortune level up, but another part of me saying, yeah, but although we could get the misfortune level up, maybe we wait until next turn, because all it takes is me throwing down this card, and that is her already leveled. So let's play this, give myself a little bit more draw so that I've got options. Like this is where the idea is coming in here. We're just gonna give ourselves a little bit more draw to give myself more options. I know that there's a lot of shrooms going in my deck, which it's not ideal. It's not the one that you want to see. But I need to be telling myself misfortune is leveling, so that's good. I've got the goodness in misfortune leveling, so it becomes a much more harder task for her. Now I've got ways of getting her back as well. So this has also allowed me to actually save her life. If my opponent tries to remove misfortune, we can go, aha, boom, 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 get her back in the game. So now this is when it becomes hopefully squeaky bum time for my opponent. So we do this. Let's see how they do. If only I had the other spells so that I could make quick attacks. See, ha! Ah! You have spanked your load too soon, Yugi! So, we do this, which allows me then to replay. I mean, I say too soon. It's not really. It's not really too soon, but it makes me feel good because they've just used up all of their mana on that one thing, and now we go forward with everyone. So, bearing in mind that we know for a fact that we do have Twisted Fate, who might be the difference. Might be the difference in here. He's only got one, which it was. I need some. Just give me anything that can attack right now. Just give me a unit that can attack. That's not a unit that can attack. So I could go with red card, or I can go with blue card and hope that blue card gives me just literally anything, which allows me to, like, that's what I'm looking for. Blue card into hopefully finding something which can attack. I feel like that's going to be the plan, because it has to be the plan. I mean, it has to be the plan. As much as he knows that red card gets them down, I get them down to 1 health.
Good. Quit smoking.
Blue card seems to be like the plan of hoping I now draw myself. I know that I don't really want to be drawing because drawing is getting myself closer to death. Weirdly, this is the card that I want, but it's also not the card that I want because I need the card after that it makes. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. I could actually, theoretically, deny this. I mean, I say theoretically, I can deny this. Just to need to think to myself, do I want to deny? Because I kind of still want Twin Discipline to be an option. So, you know when there's like the moves that you realise you're most likely going to regret? Welcome to that move. So, I'm now going to throw that, because that technically means that top card is created, and so therefore shouldn't have any shrooms on it. I know that obviously they can throw down Teema, they can throw down Puffcat Pepper, so they can put some shrooms onto what I've just done. But at the same point, they shouldn't have enough, which like a lot of shrooms on them, if any. That's the hope. That is the hope. Don't have any shrooms on you. I mean, obviously we're going to be drawing. So this one doesn't have any shrooms. Next one, Miss Fuji, let me down. But it's fine. I feel that we immediately go forward. We immediately go forward with the knowledge that I also then have another free attack if I want to. Shadow mode to my opponent. Shrooms, what you got on this? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the ephemeral. I mean, to be fair, I can understand. Hecarim got a buff, which kind of like makes him a little bit more harder to deal with. You've got Lucian didn't get a buff, did he? No. But yeah, I can understand. And potentially, like, imagine field promotion. Field promotion on Hecarim would be insane, and I love it. I love the idea of it. I'm actually gonna mulligan quite hard for trying to find misfortune. I mean, I say quite hard. That was really not hard to do, but I still found the misfortune I was looking for. So hard the cards, Yugi. So I know that there's the main problems are single combat. Just trying to think what else right now. I'm actually going to do this because why the hell not? I've got another one of these in hand. It gives me a unit which is going to have free attack, and plus I'm already plussing its stats up by 1. So there's no downside, right? I'll give myself the unit which has got a free attack. My main thing I need to be doing right now is trying to find something which is going to, so I need Twin Discipline, Deny, or something along those lines, which is actually going to help Misfortune's, life, because right now she is vulnerable to single combats and things like those. So, kind of need to hope. Hope. Ooh! 1 mana. I can't think of anything that they've got for 1 mana that they can summon, because the first summon is 2, right? Other than the 1 mana sapling, but that's next turn. I feel okay, but at the same time I don't. So let's work this out. So if I work this out, we can get 3. If I do this, I can use 2 of these units and get 3 attacks next turn. But it is also trying to think about, how do I save her life because they are going to be getting whatever the hell with hooks. So I could go I'm going to do it. Sod it, I'll do it and regret. But I get 3 attacks off with her. But this is scary because all it takes is single combats and such. There are a lot of things that do become issues here. Okay. Do I want to get the attack with her off first? Or I just want to go in with her kind of trying to scare this unit? This is probably not what I should be doing, because this does put her more vulnerable to single combats and such. But I feel like I go like this and then we throw these units out. I don't know why. I feel like I do that before they play something which then could get buffed up and trade into her. That's where my mind was at there, was thinking we throw her forward first. Now, what I need is any form of, what I really want is what I really, really want is a Zig Zig R. But also, what I really want is someone which is actually going to protect her life. Like, so I'm looking for the Twin Discipline or something along those lines. That's what I'd like. Or even another like unit like this. Another unit like this or the Blade Dance would also be good, because that would mean that we like, if they develop, we then throw that down and Misfortune's already leveled, and even if they grab this Misfortune, at least Misfortune is leveled for other, like, what versions of her. So that's what I'm going to tell myself. Okay. So on the plus side, we've got our opponent down to half. I've got to, like, this is when it becomes, the problem is, this now, it just swings the second that they kill Misfortune and she doesn't level. Like, that's where this, like, starts to swing around, like, terribly, terribly for me. Okay. So they're actually willing to allow the Soul Shepherd to take a little bit of damage. Now, admittedly, it's not dying, and those buffs are going to be significant. Especially considering the fact that if they've got anything ephemeral, that's also going to be buffing the Bark Beast as well, because I just put the Bark Beast on after all the facts. So, I'm looking for either something which can attack, something which can proc a free attack, or I'm looking for, what's his face, like, the Twin Discipline. That I feel like those are my options, and I need them massively so right now. Please, come to me. I don't really want to recall. Actually, I guess if it was a Homecoming that I could use on top of the Droplet, that becomes a little bit more useful. But if it was like, it's just now a Misfortune. Technically, I could throw down Misfortune first. I could throw this down, which would actually kill you and you. So before, like, they come out even more buffed. It depends on what ephemerals and how many of them. What? Okay, right now, just immediately go forward. I was actually, I mean, that would be weird. Unless they got Rally, I guess. I guess that Rally would make a lot of sense. If they were to go for that move first. Every fibre of my being knows I'm probably going to end up regretting. But at the same point, the fact that they're trying to deep dive, so they must not have anything which is usable right now. That is what is telling my mind, is the fact you're going for this, and the fact you were going to do it. Like, it must tell me that in that hand, there's nothing worthwhile right now. That's okay. So it's all their draw stuff. It's not good because obviously, like, at least we've stopped one form of draw. That's the only good bit about this. But this does potentially mean now they've found what they need to help get past and kill Misfortune, and I've just shuffled my Misfortune back into the deck. So all I've got is, I mean, that's fine. That is fine. I mean, unless they've got Rally or whatnot, that I will take that every day of the week. Obviously, Rally is a thing, but the fact, so what is in that hand that you've not got one single thing that's worthwhile throwing down right now to challenge and potentially kill Misfortune before she levels? Like, what is in? Is it just a hat? But even though I said it can't be full of spells, even if it was full of spells, you'd still be able to, like, there we go. So it's a single combat. Okay. Now, so that's what I mean. So they must be very spell heavy. It's a bit of a shame that we've lost Misfortune here, but I'm assuming my opponent's got Hecarim, because obviously they would have been able to play Hecarim that like on turn 6. So my only assumption is that what they've got there is Hecarim. Okay, so I've got a lot of damage elusively, but that's about it. Potentially Twisted Fate red card for the finisher. Okay. Do I want to throw this down just to see? It's very unlikely I'm going to hit a lurker, but I've not got a lot else I'm going to be doing this turn. I mean, I could +1 onto one of these attacks. I feel like I do this in the hopes that you never know whether or not you'll hit a lurker or not. Obviously we didn't, but you never know, right? I feel like they want to be throwing down Hecarim when, oh, okay, no, just field promotion on Hecarim, which is what I said would be devastating, and it's not wrong. It's gonna be devastating. Like, I can already sense how much death is like. I hope they develop, because if they develop, I get the chance of yellow card. Like, so no, you're supposed to develop. Go on, do it, just develop. That's fine. That is fine, because that at least means, aha! Your scout is mean. I mean, we lose Twisted, but we can lose Twisted to the conflict of, aha! You thought you could get me, Hecarim. Not today! So, I mean, we can actually still save Twisted Fate's life. So, not today, Hecarim! So, your move, Yugi! I mean, still, like, all that's done is denied his overwhelm twice, as well as his ability to be able to make a bunch of, like, ephemerals. That's all I've denied right now. Okay. Am I willing to save one of your lives here? I mean, the thing of it is, like, have they got Rally? But then, to be fair, how useful is Rally to them right now? Okay, looks like we're getting you out of danger. Now, I said, we've still got a little bit of danger, but I need to think to myself, I've also got wide on my opponent. They've only got 4 health. Potential, there are things they could have, right? There are, like, vengeances, the Withering Whales. There are things that they could, like, and also just anything, so single combat. Yep, that's, I mean, it's not what I want to see, but I will accept. Okay, they just wanted to make sure that we had nothing going on there. I mean, admittedly, like, at least Twisted Fate now trades with Hecarim, which is at least something. I've got to immediately go forward. Now, they could have a rally here, because the rally would actually be useful with this unit. Like, so if they do have a rally, they can actually remove Twisted Fate, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, they might think I've got another Twin Discipline. I don't. But, aha! We immediately go forward! Go, 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 go! I mean, we immediately go forward with the knowledge that we can give somebody. We can give somebody extra stats and potentially double attack. So I could give Twisted Fate double. Okay. That doesn't, like, so what we do is we go, I feel like the one who we give double is the one, because they could still use Vile Feast potentially on top of the droplet. So I go like this again. You thought you had me, Yugi! Not today! You can kill the Fate! He's not necessary right now! Attack their life points directly! Shed them out to my opponent! Like that. Oh, no one expects the fish. Okay, this might be a problem. Because this is shit, this is barriers with single combats and things along those lines. So, on the plus side, I have a Misfortune. And I have ways of helping keep Misfortune alive. Maybe a few too many. What I'm looking for is my attacks now. My units which could give me some free attacks. That's what I'm after here. Because I've got all the ways of trying to protect Misfortune. Like, all of the ways. Too many ways to protect Misfortune right now. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. All one has to do is play the weighty game. So it's gonna be fine, people, don't fret. I mean, this is not the hand that I was hoping for, but it's a hand. Like, single combats and things like that are still problems. So not ideal. I'll get you this time. With the knowledge that, haha, you thought you had me. Not today. So this is all I've got is these stupid moves that will hopefully keep me alive as I make my way through all of this. Like they have, oh, this is not the hand. This is not the hand I want to see. Okay. Twisted, are you gonna have to come in here just to get us out? I mean, we do still have a few Twin Disciplines, so Twin Discipline can get us past some problems. Yeah, so Twin Discipline can get you past some problems. I could have considered Twisted, like, because Twisted can still kill Tracker at the moment, obviously, unless there's like, because I feel like this is just, it's leading up to something. Hopefully not anything that's going to be worthwhile. But yeah, I feel like, so Stony Suppressor is actually big. Okay. But that does put them out of, the only plus side of this is it does put them out of, well, I can't think of names right now. It does actually put them out of using... Why can't I think... Why is my sharp sight? That's the words. It does actually put them out of using sharp sight right now, which is the only positive for me here.
Take the high ground.
That's fine. I do have a lot of issues still. Oh, do I sacrifice?
I know what I'm doing.
Do I sacrifice you for, like, I'm not really sacrificing you because I'm looking at my problem is that my hand is mostly full of spells which make makes this a lot worse. But okay. I feel like Jarvan's in that hand.
Looks like trouble.
Guns blazing.
Okay, bearing in mind I still have got a twin discipline and I've still got a rush. That's why I'm hanging my head on saying like I've got options here. Although we are obviously opening up the single combat route, like very much so. I'll take this one. I'll take this one because then these costs will go down, which means if they then use a single combat, I do have a twin discipline, which is cheaper. So that's what I'm going to tell myself. Is what makes it okay.
The order rewards its fate.
I mean, is that how close? So, still not enough, but I mean, with the with potential recalls, this might be enough. This might actually be enough with potential recalls to get this level up. So what I'm gonna tell myself here is I've still got twin discipline, and if worse comes to the worst, there is a recall. I don't want to use that recall, but if worse comes to the worst, I do have a recall. Like I've got enough to hopefully make things okay. So, with me. Okay. They've used up a lot of mana though. Let's look at the positives. They've used up a lot of mana. Which, what does using up a lot of mana mean? Using up a lot of mana means that I can use this, which allows me to do this, which sends your Jarvan back to your hand. But what does this mean is for the greater good of me? What it means is that I get this unit back, which means I can blade dance, which means I can level. I mean, I guess like oh no! Don't you just stop here when the moves are actually starting to. I mean, admittedly your hand was empty, but shed a vote to my opponent. Well, I mean, I feel like I know what this is. Is this going to be the Howling Abyss deck with so much target and removal? Because if it is, I feel like I'm going to need Deny. I feel like I'm going to need Retreat and Deny. I'm still looking for that Misfortune payoff, but I feel like that is what this deck is going to be. It's going to be the Howling Abyss with a lot of different types of removal and problems. But okay. So, sod it. Just gonna throw both these down. I could have actually got out additional damage, but I don't like using the free attack unless I've got Misfortune. Like, I don't know, like, it always feels a little bit bad if I do it. Ooh, the ability to be able to recall their Howling Abyss, though, is actually quite nice. I mean, I could just be capitalizing, and I probably should just be capitalizing on the fact that I'm assuming this is that Howling Abyss deck. So, I need draw right now. I need draw. So, I was really expecting a Vile Feast to hit me. Not exactly what I'm after, but okay. I was really hoping I was going to top deck Misfortune, because I would just feel so much more better if I had. It's fine. So, on the plus side, I do have the ability, if they throw down their... Not today! So, I know what you are. I'm scared, but at the same point, I go, ah! Right. I need Misfortune. Give me Misfortune. Give me Misfortune. Please! Okay. So I basically just have to, like, Withering Wail is a thing. Always need to remember that Withering Wail is a thing. Misfortune, where art thou? Okay. Oh, I actually got myself out of Deny as well. I was so close to Deny mana. Okay, retreat to be able to. Now, here's the question: Do I want to be? I feel like maybe actually, or do I want to retreat you? Solid. No, It's a little bit more damage. That's what I'm thinking of it. Like, I could retreat you, but I'm actually gonna go retreating you because I can still replay you off of the other spell. So that's where my mind was at there. But Howling Abyss is gonna be coming back for me again. Still no misfortune. Go get him. Go get him. I might have got a little bit greedy. Maybe I should have actually just accepted. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. There she is. I've got a few. So, okay. I do have ways of helping misfortune as well as a deny. So, at the moment, all it is grasp of the undying, which would kill her. He says, yes, theoretically. So, I feel I've got recall and I've got twin discipline, so if they go for a grasp, I can twin discipline. That's what I'm telling myself here. They go for grasp, okay, yep, no, that's fine. That's fine. I can accept. I mean, or do I accept? Do I recall you? Although I can recall my units which can strike again, like I feel like that might be the better plan. Is to recall the units which have the ability to strike again. Come on, Misfortune. I just need you to survive through this. This is the one thing I need you to survive through. Just survive through all of this which is about to happen to you. Go, go, go! Okay. Because theoretically I do have the ability to level her up this turn. So it's all up. I mean, my opponent is passing, which leads me to believe there's gonna be like a ruination move or something. Okay. Really leads me to believe there is or vengeance, or like there's gonna be something happening here. I've still got the vengeance move open. Okay. I could deny this, but I really feel like this is not the time to deny. I've got two twin disciplines. So I will do this. Still got the problem is that I now put myself out of vengeance terror. Like I put myself. Okay, right. I need to keep this. As long as I keep this, she'll be fine. Question mark. Okay. They could still have the only other thing that I'm thinking here is that they could still have okay, no, they don't have. I was gonna say Black Spear, but they don't have Black Spear because if they had Black Spear, they would have used it. So get that level up of Misfortune, which actually the level up saves her from that landmark anyway. So the level up actually saves her from this from that level up anyway. So there is that. Of course, there's the freeze. But they told you to freeze. But she still technically lives. She still technically lives through this. So part of me's thinking, I mean, they've used up all their mana. Like, this was going to be a fleeting that's going to... I might as well get this attack off. There's no reason not to. Okay. Extra damage. You're going to die. It's upsetting. Nobody wants it. I could have technically recalled you, I guess, to stop you from dying here. Which would have meant that I could have got, like, an attack on this turn as well. Okay, at least we've leveled Misfortune. King and Country is not the one that you want to see. We do have the ability to retreat Misfortune, but this does mean the fact that they've got Jarvan on the field, he can just continuously keep coming, which is scary.
By the moon's crescent blade.
Definitely not the one I wanted to say, because I wanted to try and kill Garen. Okay. I said the only plus side here is I've got a recall. So they grab and we recall her. That's the only positives I have here is that we recall, put her back out, go get him, and that is all I can do. We do have some nice little moves here with quick attack and double, which is like why I want to immediately go forward. Ooh, homecoming might even be important at some point, but we want to do this, like, kind of hide the fact. Shit.
Hold fast.
Hold fast. I mean... Okay. We are holding! Hold fast! So... I've still got deny. If they go for a vengeance, we've got deny. It's all I have. Or hope that they've not got another freeze. Just leave the freezes out. You've already used 2 of your freezes. Who would have another freeze right now? Just leave it. Just leave it. Vengeance! And we go, ha! Not today! I mean, get out of my way. Move this. Get out of my way! There we go. So, I mean, this is it. I've gone all in right now, because all I've... Shit! Shenmo! Garrett, I got nothing on misfortune! Oh, just everything, we put everything in, all the eggs in one basket, but it was worthwhile, it was a good basket. Shenmo. From Flash of Brilliance, that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me? Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.